Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because it's finally spring. As you probably know, I don't really like winter that much. So today I am going to be reshuffling my wardrobe so that it's got more of my spring pieces in it and taking out some of my more bulky winter things. I hope you enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed yet and you do enjoy styling videos, then I would love it if you would subscribe. I upload at least one new video every week. And let's go ahead and sort out my spring capsule wardrobe. I find spring quite tricky in terms of a capsule wardrobe because at the start of the season, like right now, it's still really cold. It's basically still winter temperatures, so I do want my jumpers and my warm things, but then by the end of the month it's almost summer and it's really warm, so I also want my dresses and my skirts and things like that. So it's quite hard to keep the capsule number down, but in saying that, I did go the majority of winter with only 3 jumpers. I had my 2 cashmere jumpers, the other one is over here because I need to fix it, there's a hole in it, and also this blue jumper here, and I just wore those 3 jumpers on repeat pretty much for the whole 3 months, and I was perfectly happy with that. I was nice and warm and I liked the style, so I know that I don't need too much variation to actually be happy with what I'm wearing. So I'm going to try and still keep the number 2, you know, around 33 is normally a pretty good number for me. But before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and show you where I have bits and pieces hiding away at the moment. So as you saw, I do have my hanging section of my wardrobe here, and then right next to it I have all of my jumpers, which we need to cut down seriously because, like I said, I only wore 3 of these for pretty much the whole of winter. My exercise gear we're not going through because I don't include that in a capsule. We're also not going through my accessories. I just have 2 scarves and a couple of belts. This is the belt that goes with my coat, and that is my other belt, so I'm not going through those either. Then I have my drawers over here. Like I said, I just have this jumper that I need to fix up before I put it away, so it's just there to remind me to do that. I have 2 new things from Dottie that I picked up yesterday. I'm wearing one of them, it's the black shirt that I'm wearing today, and I also picked up a dress, but I'll show you that in a moment. Top one is pajamas, socks, underwear, that kind of thing, so we don't need to go through that. In the middle drawer here I have normally a few more things in here. Most of them are in the wash at the moment, but I just keep my shirts that have been going under my jumpers in winter, and then a couple of pieces that are newer to me. That's a jumper I picked up from Jonathan's grandma, but it was just a little bit too light for winter, so I might pull it out for spring. I haven't decided yet. And then the shorts that I got from Dress Lily, which I think I'll save for summer, and same with the white dress. So they're kind of tucked away. I'm not worried about them in here because obviously I have lots of space. So that drawer is not things that I've included in my capsule wardrobe so far, but things that I have been grabbing for, like the shirts of course, because you can't actually see them but I'm still wearing them. And then in the bottom drawer is the same kind of thing. So I have trousers, but not trousers that I'm including in my capsule wardrobe. Oh, the cat's joining us. Hello. So for example, I have a few pairs of track pants in here, which again, because it's loungewear, I don't include that in my capsule wardrobe. You're very helpful. You're kind of in the way. Some pairs of work trousers, which I haven't been wearing, and I am going to declutter them. I think my next video that I put up will be a clothing declutter. Do you mind? Come on. Thank you. Yeah, so this drawer is going to get a bit of a clear out soon. I think we're just going to leave it alone for today. I'm not pulling out any of these things for spring, so we'll talk about that a little bit more in my next video. And then I have my shoe rack in the bedroom, and I also have a few more shoes downstairs, kind of like closer to the door. And I also have this big bin full of clothes. There will be quite a few things in here that I'll want to pull out for spring. So we'll go through this in a moment, but first I'm just going to make a bit of space by getting rid of some things that I don't want in my wardrobe at the moment. I think I'm going to start with the jumpers because this is just an excessive number of jumpers. And I think my goal is going to be, I know there's a couple that in the plastic box that I want to pull out, so I only want to keep maybe 3 of these. So I'm going to put away the big chunky cashmere jumper, but I think I'm going to put this into my middle drawer that I showed you that has the shirts in it. Because it is still a little bit cold at the moment, I want to have the option of still wearing this maybe for the next week or 2. And then it will be completely moved out of my capsule wardrobe. But I feel like there's almost 2 parts of spring. Like there's the first kind of month where it's still basically winter, and then it moves into the rest of spring. I'm kind of going to keep that middle drawer as things that I can reach for, but I'm not really including in my capsule wardrobe for the majority of the season. So that will be one thing to go in there. Same with all of these hand knitted wool jumpers. I think I've had these for 3 weeks and I've worn them pretty much every day since I've had them for those 3 weeks. It's only going to be another week or two until it will be too warm to wear these, so I'll keep them again in that middle drawer for me to wear for the next week or two, and then they won't be part of the wardrobe anymore. Oh, this jumper at the back, I actually didn't wear this at all, I think, maybe once in winter, so I'm not going to wear it in spring. It's not the right colours. Same with this one actually, it's just a funny shape on me. This one's a maybe at the moment. This one I'm actually going to put up with my exercise gear because I pretty much only ever wear this over my workout gear to get me to and from the gym. I did wear it to work a couple of times. I wore it on a painting day because I'm not so worried about this, and I did get a bit of paint on it and it hasn't completely come out, so I'm not very likely to wear it when I want to look nice. So I'll just pop that up there with my exercise gear. Kind of the same with this one. I do still really like it, but I did get paint on it, so I'm not going to include it as part of my capsule wardrobe because I mostly got the paint out but not completely, so I don't feel 100% when I wear this anymore. I am keeping this cashmere jumper in my spring capsule wardrobe. This is the thin cashmere jumper, but I'm not going to put it in right now because I need to keep it out to remind myself to fix it. So it will be part of the wardrobe, but it's not going in just now. I don't need both of these jumpers in, but I can't figure out which one I want. I think I'm going to stick with this one because this one just fits me better. Maybe save this one for summer because the neckline is a bit lower, so once it's a bit warmer, and I prefer the colour of this for like spring and summer. This might be one where once it does get a bit warmer in a few weeks, I'll just swap them over. But at the moment this will go into my middle drawer. I do want to keep this jumper. It's just a plain black, really thin jumper. Will be great when it gets a bit warmer. I don't think I'm going to keep the navy striped one in. There is one particular dress that I really like this jumper with, but that's one outfit. I think later in the season, once I've moved out some of my heavier things that I'm keeping for the next few weeks, this one might come back in. No, I think I will just keep this one, which means I've ended up keeping 4 from here because I also have this cardigan that was hiding at the back. I'll leave that one at the back. So I've got quite a bit of space left in there. Anyway, let's move on to the hanging section. Now obviously my cashmere coat is not going to stay in my wardrobe now that it's spring, but I don't want to like fold it up and put it away because I don't want to damage it. So I'm not counting it as one of my numbers for the capsule wardrobe, but I am going to leave it just at the very back of my wardrobe so that it's still hanging up. But I am going to fold up my black coat because I've had this for I think 3 or 4 years now, and I've folded it up every time it gets warm and it's fine, so I know it will cope. I'm also going to put away my leather jacket for spring. This might be another middle drawer item because I feel like I have a lot of dresses that I might wear this with, but I also think because it's black, it's just more of a autumn piece. I don't think I'm going to get much use of it hanging up in my wardrobe, so I will put it away. It just doesn't scream spring to me. The raincoat, I don't know why I bother keeping this out for winter. I never wear this in winter because I have my other jacket which also has a hood, but it's also got the fur on the inside, so I never wear my actual raincoat in winter because there's no warmth to it at all. I might pull it back out for summer because I don't need the warmth in summer, but I mean, even still for spring, I'm always going to choose to wear the one with fur inside it. So this is going to go away. Like I said, obviously the jacket with it's fake fur by the way, but that is going to stay in my capsule for another season. I'll keep the denim jacket. I feel like this is the perfect time of year to be wearing that. Oh, I have a pair of jeans missing here. These are my black skinny jeans. I am going to put these away for spring and summer. So I'll put the coat hanger away to remind me for when those come back out of the wash. Then I have my straight leg black jeans. I think I'm going to keep these out. I really want to pick these up in a lighter shade, like in the cream or the white, so I can keep wearing this style but in a more spring and summer appropriate colour. I think this is going to be a pair that I keep in my wardrobe just for the next few weeks, maybe until I order the new ones and they arrive, and then swap it out for the lighter colour once I've got those. Then I have my straight leg ripped jeans. I'm going to keep these in because it's been too cold to wear ripped jeans in winter, but I feel like now is the perfect time of year. These are like a spring/autumn jean. My other Topshop straight leg jeans, these ones are definitely staying in. I'm still wearing these every single day pretty much. My H&M jeans, these ones are really comfortable, but they're not high-waisted, so I don't wear them very much. I think I'm going to put these ones away at the moment. I just haven't reached for them. I don't think I've worn them a single time this year. I wore them last summer, so maybe I'll pull them back out then. We're past the jeans now, so then I have my midi skirt, definitely keeping this one in. And then I have 6 dresses hanging up, which I haven't really worn very much in winter. I kept them there in case I wanted them. And normally in winter I do want to wear dresses as much as possible, but this winter I didn't. But as soon as the weather is warm enough, dresses are my go-to. They are what I feel the most comfortable in. So I am just going to keep all 6 dresses there because I know that at this time of year I will be choosing to wear those. So now we have to decide what is going to come into my wardrobe that has been put away for the last few months. Let's start with what I'm wearing. So as I said, this black top from Dottie is new. I just picked it up yesterday. I thought it would be the perfect way to transition some of my more summery dresses and start wearing them earlier in the year so I get more use out of them. Like, for example, this dinosaur dress. I thought because it has the black detailing around it that it would look really nice with a high neck black top, and I really like how it looks, and it's allowed me to wear it on quite a chilly day. So this top is definitely coming into my spring capsule wardrobe, as well as the dress, which I have not had the chance to wear before today. The other thing that I picked up from Dottie yesterday is not for right now, probably in about a month or so once it's a bit warmer, but it is a beautiful yellow, like a mustardy yellow midi dress. Absolutely beautiful. It's a linen blend. It feels really nice and it fits me really well. Has a tie around the waist, so pretty much my perfect dress. So that is definitely going into my wardrobe for me to start wearing in the next few weeks. Alright, I'm going to bring in the plastic bin and we'll start going through that. This dress is a definite yes. This is one that will go nicely with the top I'm wearing. Yes. I'm just going to kind of pull out a bunch of things now and then we'll see how my number's going. Alright, so far with the items that I've kept and the items that I pulled out of the plastic bin, there are 29 items, and that is before shoes and before I get my jeans from Topshop. So I might have to pick 1 or 2 that I'm not going to keep in my capsule wardrobe, but I'll show you what I picked out so far. So this yellow jumper from Dottie, I feel like spring is the time, so if I'm ever going to wear it, it needs to be now. And I don't get a lot of wear out of it. Like, I haven't worn it this year so far, so I am definitely keeping that with my jumpers. I think that's going to be it for my jumpers though, because that is now 5 and I think that's plenty. I picked out a few shirts. This is one area where I can possibly cut back because I don't really wear shirts very often, like button-up shirts. So this one from Zara is new to me this year and I think I've worn it once. This is one I could potentially save for summer because there's not much to it and I feel like it's still a little bit cold to wear it now. Maybe towards the end of spring, but I think I'm just going to leave this one at the moment. I'm not going to put it in my capsule wardrobe, probably more of a summer thing. I've also pulled out a couple of button-up tops from Cotton On. So the white one with the cacti on it is the one that I wear more often, and then also the blue and white striped one. I feel like I always put these in my capsule for spring and summer and I never wear them, but I really like them and I don't know why I don't wear them. I do want to keep them both in my capsule. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to pop them here. I'll hang them up after I finish filming. Oh, and also this one from Whistle is one that I love, but again, I just don't wear it very often, but yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and force myself to wear it. Then I have this red t-shirt. I think I'll still wear it, so that one is still gonna go in. Oh, this is another new one now. I've only worn this once. I think I picked it up right at the start of winter, so not great timing. But this is a shirt dress from H&M. I do really like it. I think it will be good for work. So this is the time to wear it, so I'll hang that up as well. This dress that I was showing you before, definitely pulling that out because it will be great with this top underneath it. And then, I don't know, maybe I don't need both of these, but I've got my navy blue midi dress, which is a little bit low for work. I could wear this top under it as well actually, although they say you're not meant to put navy blue and black together. I don't know, I think it'll look really nice. And maybe I won't keep this one out there. So this is my navy blue midi skirt, which is very similar to the dress, except it's a skirt, and then I have to find something to put with it. I know I'll get lots of wear out of this in summer as well, so I think for now, while it's still a bit cold, I'm gonna not pull this one out, which will then leave me with 27 items, which means I've got space for an extra pair of jeans, and it means I've got space for a few pairs of shoes as well. So what is that? I can have 5 pairs of shoes and my jeans. I won't show you the shoes right now. I'll talk you through the ones that I'm thinking of putting in my capsule wardrobe, but I will show you the exact items that I've decided on in a separate video once I've got everything. So obviously I am probably going to order those Topshop jeans. But in terms of shoes, I'm going to pull out my kids, my brown sandals for later in the season. I'm going to keep in my Nike trainers, my black boots, and my tan boots, and that's 5, and that is what I'm going to have in terms of footwear. So that is pretty much my capsule wardrobe for spring. Let me just quickly pop these things away so that it's all where it needs to be. And there we have it. I have created my spring capsule wardrobe. It's not quite as structured as my winter one because, like I said, the temperatures just kind of change so much within spring. But I think this is a realistic solution for me. So I've got the things that I'm going to be wearing the most, and then also the things that I might need in that middle drawer. So obviously it's not a very strict 33 items only capsule wardrobe, but I've kind of done my best to completely put away things that I will not need so that they're not in my face and cluttering up my space, and then put things out of sight but within reach that I might need but not very often, and then have the things that I'm going to be wearing all the time right here where I can see them and I can reach them really easily. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you are looking forward to a haul where I show you a couple of my new pieces, the capsule wardrobe items video, and also the declutter, which I think will be the next one that I post. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!